What's going on, guys? This is Cole, aka Proximitty, bringing you another skill jump tutorial, this time on the map Coliseum. I've had a couple requests to do this map, and I'm going to try to walk you through some of the jumps that we found. None of these are too difficult, but a lot of them are pretty useful that you can implement into your gameplay. I'm just going to start you off over here, back by the red fountain. It's also on the blue fountain, but if you don't know, there's these back ledges over here by the snipe, and you can just hop up here and hop backwards towards the snipe. And it makes it very nice to sneak up on the snipe when it spawns, so you're not just running up this little ramp, and it's very easy to get naded. A lot of people actually don't know about this spot just because it's kind of, it's kind of hidden away, and you wouldn't really see it just randomly walking around the map. So it's very useful. That one's like not a skill jump, it's obviously there intentionally, but you can also hop up behind here and just stand back here in this plat. So if you want to just camp it up, if you know the snipe's about to drop in like 10 seconds, you can hide back here and then just hop up whenever it's time. You're also able to stand on the very top of this pyramid if you have the snipe, and it's a very good sight line at the rockets. So that's just another little useful thing to do over here on this entire area. I don't recommend standing up here for too long because obviously you are well out in the open and it makes you a very easy target. But coming around towards the front of this area, bottom mid, you can stand on top of these little ledges and aim towards this corner, jump and clamber the front of this platform. That's extremely useful if you're playing Capture the Flag, which I have it set to because I'm going to show you guys a really cool flag route that we have involving a jump. It's very useful. You can, let's say you're making a push to either pull the flag or try to prevent the flag from being pulled or getting capped. You can hit that jump, maybe nade somebody as they're about to try to come in for a cap. It's very useful, super good stuff. Most people do know about this, but you are able to jump from here, thruster, and clamber up to S3 or top mid, whatever you like to call it. Super useful stuff there. You are also able to jump on top of these arches, and if you're up here, you can jump across to the rocket launcher. So that's pretty neat. That one is obviously puts you out in the open, makes you a very obvious target, so I don't really recommend doing that too much. A better way to get to the rocket launcher, you can hit these little ramps here, and if you look, there's these little platforms you can stand on. You can jump up these, and you can just jump and clamber right up to the top. So that's obviously a better route than coming up these streets, which is obviously predictable and very easy to get naded. So you can run right up here, hit this front, and then just jump right up here. A lot of people don't know about that. It doesn't look like it's able to be clamber necessarily, especially not from a distance. So that's good stuff. If you're trying to make a very fast route, you can stand here at S3, jump on top of these arches, jump again, thruster, and land on rockets. That's a cool jump. That's very quick. It's a good way to get places. A couple other ways to jump up to these front platforms, which I use a lot because a lot of people really aren't looking for that too much unless there's a call out given to them from the snipe. If they know that you're coming from their BR, they might be looking for that. But a lot of people aren't constantly looking at the front, at least not in my experiences. So you can jump on these little pillars here and jump across, which is extremely useful. And on the other side, you can do it. It's a little trickier on the red side, only because it's not. I don't know if it's clamberable. I guess it is. I've never done it. So you can jump with that. You can also jump closer on this little thing if you can get on top of it. The red side is a little bit more difficult than the blue side of this. So that's a little bit more covered, a little bit more sneaky, and you can do that as well over here on the blue side. So this is a pretty neat thing. See, the blue side just made it a lot easier. They made it easier to be stood on. But those are nice little jumps to get up there to the top. Another thing I'd like to show you guys, if you hit this bottom left here at S1, you can thruster after you hit it, and the earlier you thruster, the later you thruster will determine how far you go, but that one's only really useful if you're trying to juke somebody or just freak somebody out. But if you wait a little longer, you can thruster right up here. You can do that cleaner without having to clamber, but it's still really nice. I like using this one a lot because just, it's a good place to be. It's a fast lift. Also, this lift is really easy to screw you over. If you're trying to lift up a snipe, you have a lot of hang time in the air, which makes you a very easy target. But I'm actually going to show you a way to avoid that real fast. If you walk into this lift and you just spam your clamber button, you can just clamber right up that ledge. So that makes it a lot easier for you to get up to the snipe without getting shot out. Because if you were running from somebody, or really anything, if you're coming up to challenge a snipe, you want to be able to be as fast as possible to get back on your feet so you can strafe away or get away. If you hit this lift, you'll be floating in the air and make an easy target. You're on a set rainbow, you have a set path, you're not going anywhere, you can't strafe. I guess you can thruster, but at that point it's a little bit too late. So that's a really useful thing. You're also able to do that on the map Plaza. Any lift that has a ledge in front of it, the lift that takes you up with the snipe on Plaza, you're able to do that with. I recommend doing that with any lift that you hit because it's faster, one, and two, it's a lot safer. I think that's as far as all the skill jumps go. I'm not going to show you guys this flag route that we found. I got my friend Justin here, standing here. He had to be in the game because if you don't have someone on the other team in the game, the flag won't spawn in. But if you have the enemy flag, this is a very fast cap route. I recommend doing this if you have multiple people dead on the other team and you have good map control with your teammates. Don't do this if you're just trying to be a hero because you're going to take it through the middle net. You're going to be very exposed. You only want to do this if you have a bunch of people dead on the other team. I think it's a 12-second cap, an 11 or 12-second cap we decided. There's 8-second spawn times in-game, so like I said, this is only if you have multiples dead, fresh dead, you want to grab it and pull it as fast as you can. So what you want to do is you're going to pull it right out the front here. You don't have to run it, you can hold it. Jump up to the top of this arch. You're going to want to jump, dash, and then ground pound to the other plat, and then you can run it in. So that's a very quick flag cap route. I fumbled the flag there, but I'm going to show you guys one more time. You can jump on the top here, jump, dash, and then ground pound. So that's very cool. Makes it very fast for you. And like I said, if you start from one flag, you are able to, if you don't mess up and you run the flag properly, you are able to get there very, very fast. I think it was, see, I messed up there. I hit the wrong button at the wrong time. I think you can get there in 11 seconds. So I think that's it for all the skill jumps that we found on this map. Oh, look at that. I just found one while I'm making this video. Look at that. Apparently, if you jump on the front of this rock, you're able to jump off of it at a certain angle. And, well, you saw me do it the first time. That's weird. I don't know, I haven't practiced that enough, but that's actually really useful. You can jump out in front. It's another way to get to the front of that base. That's cool. I just did it again. Very neat. See, that's all I do whenever I come and find these skill jumps. I just get on the maps and I mess around with things that look like they're able to be jumped on until I find some cool stuff. But that was it for the map Coliseum. Let me know in the comments if you have any other suggestions or recommendations or requests for other maps that you'd like to see. I've done, I think this is the 5th map I've done now. So obviously, you know, we're running short on maps that people really care about. I got a request to do the map Empire, and I went around, and literally there's nothing on Empire that isn't like pretty much self-explanatory. So I'm pretty sure that's probably the same case on Eden as well. I don't know, I haven't spent enough time on Eden, but like I said, leave some recommendations for anything that you're interested in. I might do some on the big team maps too, you know, if that's something people want to see. But yeah, leave a comment, like, comment, subscribe, all that nonsense, you know, good stuff, YouTube stuff. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed.